Hello, BG. This is Jeff Thompson, the youth pastor at Bethel Grove Bible Church. And as you can see, my hair is getting kind of long here, much longer than it normally gets. And I'm just wondering how many of you have given yourself a corona cut, or you're letting your hair grow out, or you're just doing something different. If you would send me pictures of that through either my email or my phone number. Down in the description of this video, you'll find my email and my phone number. You can text them to me or email them to me, and I'll post those up on the BG Youth Instagram and Facebook pages. And I'll put a picture up there of myself as well, so we can all enjoy a little laughter of the craziness of this time together. Recently, I've found myself reading the book of Mark, and I just wanted to share with you in chapter 10 of the book of Mark, in verse 35, we see James and John, and they come to Jesus, and they're asking Jesus if they can sit on the right and left hand of Jesus in glory. And they come to him, they ask him this right after he's actually predicted his death to the disciples for the third time. And they come up and they ask this question, and Jesus tells them, "You don't even know what you're asking." And then it sparks a fight amongst the 12 disciples of, well, who's going to get to sit next to Jesus, and who's going to get to be the first, and who's going to be the greatest among us? And Jesus responds to them. He says in verse 43, he says, "Not so with you. Instead, whoever wants to become great among you must be your servant. And whoever wants to be first must be slave of all. For even the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve, and to give his life as a ransom for many." Now we read that and we think to ourselves, "Oh, you foolish disciples, how little you really knew, and how many times you made a mistake." But we read that having the full canon of the Bible in front of us. We have the complete New Testament from which to read. But the disciples didn't have that. And they were focused on themselves here. And I wonder, the thing that strikes me about this passage is how often does my own selfishness get in the way of what Jesus is trying to teach me or tell me or show me? And my encouragement for you for this week, the challenge that I'd like to give us as a body of believers, is what is Jesus trying to tell us? What is he teaching us or trying to show us that our own selfishness might be getting in the way of, and we just can't see it? So ask God this week, "God, what are you trying to teach me? Please remove my selfishness so that I can hear what you are saying." Well, we've got a lot of things coming up the rest of this week, and coming into this weekend tomorrow night, we have the National Day of Prayer. So from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m., we have a Zoom call for that National Day of Prayer. We'd like for you to join us. There'll be details coming out in an email about that with a Zoom link so that you can join. We also have the deacon projects going on. They continue to happen, and there'll be details about that in the email that this video was sent out in. We have, of course, our service this Sunday, the live stream service at 11 a.m. We ask that you come and join that. And you can watch that on YouTube. You can participate in the chat, or you don't have to if you don't want to. As a side note, if you would like to turn the live chat off on your smart TV or your Google Chromecast or Amazon Fire Stick, go ahead and email me at bgyouthmin@gmail.com, and I will get on the phone with you and walk you through how to turn that live chat off on your TV. And then finally, we have leadership nominations coming out, and those are due May 17th. So a week and a half from today, Wednesday, May 6th. So if you'd like to get some nominations in, those are due by the 17th. Please send those nominations in. Thank you for joining me this afternoon, and I look forward to seeing your Corona Cut pictures.
In my Father's house, there's a place for me. I'm a child of God. Yes, I